Drake, you know, say Drake was suspended. About some Xavi. I don't know, but Obi, remember Baby Yodia, but what is Xavi? What is because it looks like last season. None the team no
the big stars.
Big stars no ground. No
Madrid 4.
So and now no name team manage it. Big stars.
Me the can't say Onya the best 11 because me why always Rafinha Dembele also Ansu Fati why Bibiana. So there's no connection between Osha Bebia Lewandowski or Ginano any attacking midfielders now. Bonun Drew Lewandowski Onya services no in the last 5 or so game Lewandowski has not been himself. It's a problem, but I think said defensively, no, especially side defensive midfield, no. So Osha goals ni na. So Osha first goal na. Baby a Toni Kroos presses Sergio Busquets a ball no. And that was the very first time na Real Madrid I saw medium press no monsa can ball no. A German share sa picture no. Or pressing no. Obi an himself Vinicius against Sergio Roberto tough. But Sergio Busquets, chairman, I was on pair number 6 for Frobia. Oh yeah. Nana was so. Yes, it is obey you so Frankie Dion about 6 and now Frank Kessie about 6 now because Sergio Busquets 6 no born there. I quite say Xabi Alonso Titi, you know, style no control and pass. It said Toni Kroos this and the shape was good defensively no not Barca back four ni na obi alert. It's ball no true pass no come out Vinicius. So Biasu himself Vinicius is the biggest threat. But in the first half, I'm saying that Sergio Roberto nya support was say Ousmane Dembele the mano. Sorry, a second half na no Ousmane drop it pa ebebuano. It's say you anymore. Having say Vinicius a penalty box, I think said Vinicius should have scored. But to be him the qualities, the speed or some of your Barca defenders no. Omo nyina Vinicius no forget he said the most dangerous player. Karim Benzema. So, minim awareness no. I was so opinion no young wajma. I know I hala the BT Premier League defenders no. But no Van Dijk mo ya there pa because Van Dijk mo no space and ka no hala the ba unso share that no ho. Na mo defenders mo but omo say den ya obe box nim. Obeba na ogina ho. Oni Joe Gomez. They did a fantastic job on him. Inti I'm wondering how FC Barcelona 4 defenders ni na omo Chelsea Vinicius. Nipanos were taking lead in that. Yes, goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen is a fantastic goalkeeper. But with this chance, Karim Benzema knowing say name on a baby for ball boni and the modern muscle will never miss this chance in front of a glorious Bernabeu crowd. And me assure says our type of say Inter Milan same defending. I think defensive omoya dia anymore. Ball ne kwa. Of course, plan A na cross, you know, Dembele to Rafinha to Pedri. 1-2. Also at this time, the wall passes na Arsenal for 1 yard because Messiah Arsenal elites. Share Bukayo Saka go no. Martin Odegaard. Or the man no Sandy Tomb. Then there's a goal. But Barca, Jibona, Neko wings. And I say Jordi Alba, minim the Jordi Alba because then the game wasn't a Jordi Alba game. But it's so unfortunate. Now you check even the second goal and fell on Monday. Honestly, rap penalty box him. But no Barca for us to refuse Federico Valverde. So Nyan was and sa go away Hakan Chalo no Glushe the same goal. Barca against Inter Milan was San Siro because the Stegen the left honor. Yeah, honor Emre. Inti aya go some boabo teams ne boabo mo ne ba se ba behia now benya shot at the edge of the boxer manin call left rather than the right because a call right obechi no left into a share goal now say another Hakan Çalhanoğlu and this is the sort of Barca obe 5 or 6 players in the box Obia Benzema Vinicius and yes Carlo Ancelotti maye hu say obetumi ama Chouameni crab as a number 10 into pushi Chouameni kakra Benzema into eya mpempi no say Chouameni a box nim na Toni Kroos and ni Luka Modric no control his central midfielder. I don't know whether it's a problem with the midfield, but Sergio Busquets should kakra say no ye Jordi Alba kakra man in Sanchez now Frankie de Jong, Frank Kessie, Pedri. than maybe some other times Gavi, because Gavi is so free bench by making so much of an influence. So there's a basic problem with our defensive transition, and Barca for pressing, they were pressing so high, and that's why you need the Modrics to break the line. Modric those are few lessons I was saying. Game biani press it. Match biana gidik dabi. Go also shape no. The shape. You know I say Man City, Liverpool. At a certain point, Man City had possession of 91%. Yeah, we game no Liverpool possession of 35. All the metrics, all the statistics, all the bianu favor Man City, but just one goal, Salah with a difference. Long ball from Alisson Becker. How do you manage some of these games? Game management, because look, in the game against Inter Milan, first goal, if you're a coach, the goal is about 3 points. What's your first goal against Inter? What do you do? Compact shape, narrow shape, without the ball, but still now Sankope goals. And I Inter for at the moment. Maybe we'll come with the experience. As time goes by, but it looks very confusing, very confusing football. And I see Barcelona, because let's place on record. In all fairness to Xavi, the last 5 Clásicos, Barca winning just one. So yes, almost Real Madrid 4-1, but even at that time, now Real Madrid lead La Liga, 14 or 12, more than 10 points. So yes, there was a blip. It wasn't necessarily say Barcelona were simply amazing then. But say unya qualities where say Barcelona making investments, we say Lewandowski, Jules Koundé, Rafinha, Marcos Alonso. So even for example, Chairman, Marcos Alonso, why do you I don't know about bench Marcos Alonso no about Alejandro Balde? There's a big game. I don't know how Jules Koundé and Kobo too, no? Because when you say Vinicius against Sergio Roberto, how will he survive? Barcelona, I'm worried because Bayern that's my only worry, and Barcelona will play in the Europa League. That's all I can say. By results, I'm sure for every Madridista, for every neutral, be or pay football behind himself. Look, it was one of the best games. Federico Valverde, such an amazing player. 11% of the shots were on target. Felon Mendy on Lusu Clásico, that Andre Lonin replacement for Thibaut Courtois. Yes, relatively solid, just that or concede goal from Ferran Torres. But never brave share the Musanka no pedi anka Barcelona for be announce say ye ja omeja Xavi kwan. But and I say Nana our friend you say na say one Laporta he said na Xavi or Victor Font side. Inside na unfair results we nyina so mpamo no. But Chairman, I think sir, before the game, the preview, sir, there's a happy Real Madrid side because Champions League they were fantastic, no munya results, but there were problems with Barcelona. And it's not I'm saying Yawo Dana na fear than because me are very confident sir Real Madrid benya results because na be they say psychologically no bet me yi omo free sa troubles we him say no La Liga ma concede just one goal. Defensively they were solid. In fact, no Barca players no cry kasa. So this is the best time. Lewandowski first Clásico or shared him so creating magic, but look, Shasania Eda Militao and Marque Robert Lewandowski out of this game. Senia Carvajal, any Felon Mendy, handle Osman Dembele, any Rafinha, Senia Toni Kroos, any mates or central midfielder were not necessarily dominant in possession, but the most critical phases of the game, defending, transition, quick passing, counter attack. No, it was so many years. I think it's a experience of over the years of Magadano, and now move to this level. Which other coach can do better? Maybe Ernesto Valverde, maybe a Thomas Tuchel, maybe a Zinedine Zidane. But time will tell, Chairman. I don't want to blame Xavi too much, but sometimes.
Well, Biggie, Bremen,
Chairman, first of all, a Barcelona team, I was expecting the kind of energy Liverpool, the ball Man City, Nanka Barcelona beat me UCB the about Real Madrid, because when you are in a season that's a you need that game out by a turning point. for and no support.
And this is the biggest game Albania.
This was the biggest opportunity. Say Ube Yusina or the assistant Nema, how bad a Nema Elko in this particular season. There was no pressure on Real Madrid to win. The only at the end say a Clásico, Madrid channel supporters anybody and everything. But with how good an Real Madrid team Neko, and how bad an Barça team Neko, na Barça he had this particular results than that of a Real Madrid. Because apart from say a turning point for them in this particular season with how bad recently Nema Akodiamo, especially in the Champions League, any at the chairman. Unfortunately, Barça and me and yes, Jumano. Ubetimi the blame ni be Eddie Amazavi. Though there are certain coaches they believe in one particular style, which is the DNA kind of a coaches. Someone feel say start winning a ball and no matter who we are meeting. Sana was a bono. This is how we set up. The players are also moving certain positions, no matter who they are going to meet. Some players now was say Gina Honum. But chairman, there are times I was sound Sakaka. On Saturday, I said it says me a coach. Now I mean Mikita Barcelona team now. This particular game, a Juice Kunde and bringing about the right back position. When he's attacking, and after when Barca is attacking, now a lot of options. But he's going to solidify that position because the kind of threat Real Madrid possess was our position no from that of a Vinicius Junior. Ube here obi no be that standing block. Ne be difficult say Vinicius be to be across no. And sana wo matimi aye de was omo ye e wo honom. But unfortunately, you see obi to say Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto, with no disrespect, has the quality, but the fact of the matter is that a player because he was a midfielder converted to that position, the sense of defensive awareness is a problem. Sebastian attacker, he gives you a lot of options because he's a very good attacker. How to handle the ball, not boss and anymore, any problem. But say Obi defended very well. Now Obi Fahoma Mayor Juma say no, a problem at the matter of a Barcelona team no. And when you are meeting a side like Real Madrid, now the weapon, the most dangerous weapon, a position no, you devise strategies to be able to stop them. So you Liverpool City game now. Obi Aoshia City this particular season be no some pose threat with no disrespect to any other player. Erling Brot Haaland and that of a Kevin De Bruyne. As the device strategies make them useless, and at the end of the day, you are going to be able to get the needed results because so what you said you wanna so mona and shawa. That's also one shegumpa. At least you get a point. And now if you say our strategies which are and I was that 80 device for Sergio Busquets, chairman, it's been time and again like Oka I had to say asem dada na de bia Oka. He keeps repeating those kind of mistakes. Sergio Busquets keeps repeating those kind of mistakes as a defensive midfielder. Chairman, Wajuma,
is it about time so benching na? It looks like I'm on for camp, but Busquets. Is it about time? I mean, Chairman, Frank Kessier, no
na Madrid game no. Say ukwa kushia Luka Modric, ukushia Toni Kroos. The kind of intelligence on the ball game. If you are going into the game with intelligent players, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos are far more intelligent, and they are going to beat those players. It will be a different style. And this game was a game for Frank Kessier. He has the energy to bully people in midfield. And Sergio Busquets, even when Oya Brandt here Krampuna chairman na all game no, he mostly played as a deep lying playmaker. And those people in young Crawford, when it comes to ball retention, said defensive midfielder Juma, Obetimi Ayese Juma no, a lot of tackles obey waiting. He doesn't do that. But distribution of the balls, it will think you obey and only perfectly at the amount team no. It will be here Obia against Real Madrid, not only getting that AS Parker, Busquets when it comes to distribution, you are going to need somebody obey the tackles, no shadow the defenders. And some Kodam you know Mobeka say you Busquets hono. And Timin yes Jumano. Frankie de Jong did very well, yes, but still now someone may say that kind of energy. A defensive midfielder even here with Tim Nimu. And for me, Sergio Busquets and Timin yes Adiano and from moi. That's mistake from Eric Garcia. Even when he's getting a good day, Obembe Kishos Obe committable and they be affected Barcelona team against Real Madrid. The performance there poor previously, no. But then again, another big mistake when Real Madrid Barcelona felt to say, Chairman, they were in the game 2-1 down. Now one goal, anything can happen at any point in time. No matter me back, Ababa Benya and equalizer. He commits that mistake. No matter take a 3-1 lead I no be boot him na bam ultimi nya hwe that dying moment and fan survive against Real Madrid. And for me, I believe say in as much as say this football be Bozavino, there are times that certain players should stand up, they should be up and doing. If you look at Benzema, how inconsistent he has been. But this particular game, what I say, a game for big players. And even if it is half a chance, say only so much involved in this particular encounter, Grandpa, and you have a chance to Robenya, or converted that chance. No, be one champion who say, Karim Benzema being the big player for Real Madrid, the captain for the side. Time Mwaya ding, now even he has a player be standing to the test. He's always there and he's going to be doing it. Chairman, football is about weaknesses and strength. And the weakest department for the Real Madrid defense, a fella man the position on them. It is a Rafinha to be exploited that position. And Mwabasa Maninya the needed results are. What do you expect these people to do?
Well, I know say a lot of the Barca fans, Moussa Asante are sending a message.
Andrew Ludin was on a holiday.
It was a sad one for a lot of the Barcelona fans. Asante say, Asante say, Chairman, as a Barcelona supporter, I think the management needs to stop bringing in every free agent player in the market and focus on building a team with what we have. This is going to be a long season. I agree, it's going to be a long season. But it looked like it was going well until the Champions League blip. It looked like number saying cruise control be. Well, let's see how they bounce back. Andy Casillas, every Barca, of course. Okay.
Now, investment now, what the Drake story no?
Drake Nebet now, yeah. $500,000.
That be for Drake slip
for the slip to me already.
Yes.
Euros 833 or 85.
My Drake slip now her. Now we say
that Drake slip no I want to drive.
Oh sir.
Some who now we go to and they be nim dey what here. Na we nim dey what here.
Oh is that Barça just na the show mo so no special edition na mo go na Spotify na Drake 50 million streams.
50
billion streams. Ti omo dedicate Barça just na name one.
Anya Barça anya Barça e Mescuian club no esi ade anya o. Nti omo di petrol. Chiremu ye petrol no omo de to omo jesi anim. FC Barcelona. Oh no, the standards are falling. Standards are falling. Yeah, I mean, who the petrol to jesi anymore. I better win match.
You
can win.
Transfer handy na I'm saying I mean him on man
now. I want to order that. We jare order that.
E wa yira no.
We jare order that.
For week you know so ankoya man. Say ja ankoya man me ankoya man. We go koye man no.
Drake slipping in it.
Arsenal win. And then there beto. Barcelona win na na ehu. No channel. I don't get carry man. Where's our fans say what to go? No be to put this guy good to put on. I'm not to check there.
833,000. Yes, can be our
almost $1 million.
Then we need $3.9 million.
Wow.
The your born we and run Barça did we and Scarash. You know, a cow might be didn't know with the cabbage.
With the cabbage. Sanity.
Jawalian Tosona, yen free Clásico, Nimana, young room, and so and the big one and also called Anfield. Jordan Club Saturday, Nameka said, I want a premas interview, Nebeka said, Sir Liverpool team, the bit me when near Uhia Anfield atmosphere. No, and no bit me about my Liverpool win. And Enra, Unum said your point game, the Pep, Omokobusa, and said, Man City shall go. And VR disallow goal and say almost 40 foul first from Ellen Brad Hallard on a branch here friend said Fabio. Omokobusa Pep said they no beka about sa go now disallowed no. Or say this is Anfield. Or say this is Anfield and no one else my Pepe Kai about Sansem no. But they say a question of baby say Ellen Brad Hallard about twice against Liverpool. One air community shield and in the Premier League. No goal for Ellen Brad Hallard. Until Liverpool ever the antidote in stopping Hallard because every Monday, the Achama near discuss how are defenders, especially in the Premier League, Ebefaso are stopping Ellen Brad Hallard. Now, Edra tackles Nibia Ellen Hallard Enya, we are on Van Dijk. Van Dijk came so after they came ready to just say said na Obi initially I can say no one person be JJ space said yama Erling Haaland. In the time you make sure say eh dan ya obe rap penalty box nim. Baby obekwa akọ na ntia obe rap penalty box no. Enti I also make sure say before so be rap penalty box no, not defend the sense of penalty box nim. Enti eno ne ade omo ye ya omo timi edi save Liverpool goal post ba chama attack na that screen so no. Thiago Alcantara ne Erling Haaland.
O say na dey o.
Obobo na fra no. Chama Liverpool I want the antidote. Yeah, they start.
I know it looks like they worked it out well. In stopping him.
Absolutely.
Because almost many free balls, so but Kevin Bryant doing Bobo to do. And no ball pass me man head. So yeah. How ball pass money come wow. But I know I think Liverpool did well. Liverpool when you who say they are points or more. It's your mama can also be paid no more to edge. Oh, that's it. Is it Arsenal and the league we know. I'm here who's here no because Obia Omo ko mun tibinji bi ebe say Lee say so she just three and here go share sa and
Liverpool actually can stop here Haaland na
no it was one of those so can sign and give say
Aston Villa twice
no but what I'm saying is I think it was a bad day for Haaland too. Yeah. Because Onya some chances. Decent chances. Onya some very decent chances.
Yeah.
Went to
Alisson Becker crowd make he save.
Yes.
Very good save.
80. Well, for him not score, you can say it's almost stopping.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not the energy is Liverpool winning here. No, be the Dimachi. Over Dimachi. Never do any or do what you why that greater.
Okay.
That's in Yamia, do no be a sort of word. I was like, Obia sort of word was a call.
Oh, her Premier League in money. Yes, we had the for.
And when they hang over this, but it's a match where they hang over. Minimum bar, minimum.
Teacher on Premier League table in it.
Mankafra. Why?
I'm saying results are Liverpool for any Belgium papa ye or Medicash Rangers a council or Motimu Bar Quintina and Mimini Daniel discuss game we can say a game where was a Liverpool for no Gina Soedi Koye Bibi Papa and no Cremunier a chiro no was a nano pay young Van Dijk once some young Trent as some ball defenders nabas because Jurgen Klopp any defense ni ye pa. I was so impressed with Andy Robertson, James Milner so two no boy no. Not just I saw it because now was or Marky Phil Foden any Bernardo Silva and Yajumaketwa and Opinion Kobe 38 years, 36 thereabout or any Nimfian Quanimu make football as a more. Inti Sam Rantium and be saying to me Marky or more. For close to 90 minutes without any major incidents. The biggest of them VAR check now referee sign a whole many referee in because not born I mean yes Haaland a foul all right but ball no go about I feel now also ball reverse I call almost by 50 seconds I already see but for Liverpool to stop Man City from scoring in 19 games in a row there I just Liverpool defenders no idea now be brain because Man City for style ben or boy because German tactical lineups no see Man City ni Liverpool there okay so Liverpool four side now okay so Man City Diano yes a bit say a 3 back but it looks like a 4 because one Cancelo on a 7 jersey no or no one Cancelo crowd or my fan is or a right midfielder because I am Pempino no one in this game on my Kevin De Bruyne on the right and on my Bernardo Silva ne Phil Foden I overload James Milner because no one say hono and a problem no nti o hwe opta for image o mudi ba ya na Ikai Gundogan o share ages no Bernardo Silva but Bernardo Silva no the ball no about 6 about 8 about 10 about 7 about 11 Abrantia no the marking and me sure say Otuado or Wadjuma because me who how will stop Bernardo Silva maybe Otuado has some ideas and ball Obianim say Nathan Ake more of a left-footed player and ball Ruben Diaz and ball Manuel Akanji Into Sha, and of course Rodri now air 6 no. But Liverpool for so line up now. Liverpool for no a drop kakra. Make a defending no. Into be a Van Dijk Gina as a number 4. Now here be a Ruben Diaz as a number 3 for City Gina who say Liverpool a lower blocks no because na I was say omu buy omu goalkeeper ne kakra because u push ko wani mu a wan hwa na kwan bia beda wachi when I was say Arsenal for mu pick clue because Musa koye sa high defensive line as embassy and you have Van Dijk, Joe Gomez, James Milner, and a player or call Man City, make a Liverpool player, defend or call Man City area or no, I Branton friend Robertson. But luckily enough, no, now Robertson so was support from Diogo Jota and Thiago Alcantara. Inti Mpempi no Sir Robertson kwa no mo so abesho but Mo Salah so epic position bi amani so pa ono a nyese obo 9 ono so nyese obo 7 inti acquire that Diaz hono some fifth ni on half space na that Diaz any Manuel Akanji nche hono e hono na branch and na say oh you so all call him but again it was more of a 4-2-3-1 shape but without the ball it looks like a 4-4-2 because then you have Firmino. Oh goodness me, what an intel. Can be a Firmino position obi on over 9 obeka on able 8 and on able 10. I mean or drop it into no creative numerical superiority yama team my friend Liverpool and was our area and until I'm say Jurgen Klopp was quite smart. The intensity was there. Omu Bobo it says their last game. Mutu say Nukreni Brony Besia fire in tender because the and game no say here na no pay me say na Liverpool for no here points no Man City for no and so without the ball the shape was simply fantastic. By a lot of credit to Becca Alisson. Said you see money ball no e koma Mo Salah. But before that, na Mo Salah a creative 1-2 situation be a goalkeeper Ederson Morales a save. Now hon na was say ball mo kokose Liverpool for Babe you shoot long balls no. But one Cancelo is a fantastic player. But in that game one of those games
he had a terrible
absolutely a gene in some. But from the footballing perspective, I always appreciate the fact say without the ball, so ball you are far. Then now you shape net is saying and Liverpool for my some courage into checking statistics now. I think Liverpool had 35%. Man City had well over let me see, okay. Liverpool
65
63.2 metrics ni na o say baby who here pa no defensive metrics no tackles and clearances e ho na Liverpool yard there they are canning na Man City. They are canning possession, shots on target. It is our shots on target 6 against 2. No, it means that there was a problem with efficiency. But again, you can say there was proper goalkeeping and proper defending. General shots a bit for VM, but Man City passes, no, touches of the ball, and all of that corner kicks. No offside. Halal the Makasa or no on your offside, on your player or your offside. But the shape without the ball and the desire. No more and Salah so try said Ukraine pressure ban so amanfo aka no ho asemo na wo so bibi is the best Salah game I've watched this season. Oh, Salah was a delight to watch. Defensively, offensively, it was simply amazing. But one player, Javier Elliott, Sakolano, potential power, or typical Liverpool football, you know. Oh, such a fantastic chap, and I'm just hoping that Liverpool be you game way as a springboard. A match here I was how handle Man City for no only Man City boy don't think about possession. Men kwaya only no that be defend, hit them on the counter, pace in front, and you get the results. Latter part game management. Klopp here changes bare 4B and not 3. I can bear 1 minute to the end of the game. Or the Timakas, any boys be bummed just to, slow the game. And Man City, I'm sure, say Pep Guardiola Beja to me say, no Cremunier. A result at Liverpool force a Fatasa Omoji.
Oh, definitely. Andy, Yanyamra Kadiogo. So we say, okay. Richard Amponsa Jumo, or say, Salah was also selfish too. There were 3 chances he squandered. If he had passed to his teammate, they would have scored more goals. In terms of Nusa and Nunes, Zuba and Barcelona, and they say, na community no lose that game we no man go free show no better here but almost aboapa Liverpool ya de your ball mabaso.
Okay, but on Chelsea, so chairman, did you
see that Mason Mount free kick?
Yeah, chairman.
Wow,
yeah, massive. But say said you be a bonabaso. Nipa you know mo mabaso pa o Chelsea. Coach Graham Potter. Ene Abranche friend say Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Is it the nipa nebu no nyabi nabi?
Mendy. Ayeka.
Onyabi.
And now 7 saves from goalkeeper Kepa.
And Kepa. Ababaye the old Kepa's Chelsea spent how much they spent, to get
70 million.
Yes, because this is the Kepa they saw. What I say? Kepa is a game in the Jan, so na nge Jan. I'm say han when you Brukiat. Brukiat the no river. I'm the only masking ki.
Thomas Tigan sunye.
Masking ki ni ho. Nti say inyano. So Brukiat am say no do an masking. The Chelsea bo. O da ba ku mienu mi oh you okay.
But say Kepa acquired 4 clean sheets in a row.
Yeah. Chelsea cruise Ricky, Chelsea seems to have found their spark again.
Chairman, I think they're good for the club. Graham Potter as a coach, Ebano, Oshe Ejumana or Babeye, and in Nipa no free honoma, there was that kind of pressure because Ngofobi Jinafa and more has Thomas Tuchel sack no and Yadi Omo Peneso, Omon Fuaso, Intino certainly also a good coach in Asia, Jumana Mawa. At Brighton, he was working very well, but in Chelsea, at the end of Chelsea, it is a different club entirely, and the level of Chelsea, or her so about top 4, Chelsea rest or Belgian League, and the Brighton just maintaining the Premier League status and Kwano, 2 different jobs are gap between the two, very huge. Until Oba na Okobo Champions League bako na ankoye. Chelsea home any idea na pressure na previous manager no na mount ban so no ebia shase so but for the last 4 matches Graham Potter as a Chelsea manager it looks as if say afei na onhu Chelsea team no now onimba bia was odi we gina there also share say because of there was that kind of try and then error you see player we are next time you see way because he wants to give everybody an equal opportunity no who omo se fata se omo be gina ono ne squad mu Kepa, I am very happy for him. That is how football is. Say, we a player. Na niema nkoye na say do tena bencha. Just to make sure you are going to work hard to get your way through. Coach Bibeba Ebi also so benya that needed opportunity. And then I am sure say if Eduardo Mendy gets the opportunity, say on science what the Chelsea po mubiema, he's going to fight like a madman. Because on him say Kepa any opportunity ba bedema. Ebe we ask maybe na ono no entimi ama medem biem. That is how the game is. Certain players are no more from Messi Mount after the exit of Frank James Lampard. This particular season especially. Now one player if you senka obey Chelsea Maxman last season he was one of their best player. If not the best. And he such a young player now over this kind of football. Near this season, we had number of goals or share for Chelsea last season. Now this season, we not goals in him, assist in him, and near Macofom, and we are there just say the corner Galagamo, every bench, Baron Babishim, ever watch Chelsea, ya winner. Now Ubisha said those players there was almost stepping up at the club. No, where are they? And this a coach Bana say. These players improve on more performance. Now faith team finding the fit. Now goes today banana near me koye the club now. Chelsea it is good. Release a tension and the pressure. Every free a team so manager and to be a sound mind. And that's what take a decision be. He's not going to think about what people are going to say because team no are finding a rhythm. And will be a trust to say he's going to work to get his way through our Chelsea Amaniama Koye the Edebe and the chairman. For me, I believe it's a very good run of a form for Chelsea. They only have to continue like this. Now Graham Potter and sound mind because coach there, they be a chairman track record now over. And now your mistakes and for track record. Now your job was set to us. But when you don't have that track record, you need to get an instant hit. Oba and I hit the ground running, then you have the necessary results to prove a point to your doubters. Say you are a good coach and over to me. Exactly what Graham Potter say or the Chelsea chairman.
Well, Chelsea are lucky. Minks mistake no I mean you don't do that. I'm saying J captains in free again or if you are on share down so ye. I mean simple ball so very early. Oh bar way match now top defender opposing defender mistakes are now. now you go from that mistake. I mean, simple cross. So loss of concentration or head the ball not connection anymore. Say connection. I mean, you don't do this. But Mason Mount, same way they so benya direct free kicks. And when I say hard to work matches and come more dumbo tebia na stereo drobia 1, 2, 3 free kicks be back. So it was a sweet free kick, but of course goalkeeper Martinez, Emiliano Martinez. So and the position but again, let's give Chelsea the credit. Aston Villa, Steven Gerrard, chairman, Tiki Khan, or to as you said, yeah, because we Konsa, or McGinn, or Coutinho, or Ramsey, Danny Ings, or boys we Munana, and say 2 wins out of 8. Steven Gerrard, pressure ball per year. So,
well, Andy,
chairman, Arsenal, so no, chairman, they tell us Arsenal. I win almost 9 matches in their opening 10 games. Now in Arsenal history, almost we are the first time. Say almost winning 9 matches in their opening 10 games. League.
In our history.
Okay.
Said the manager say even when we went unbeaten the whole season.
Not draw.
Not draw. We draw.
This is the Premier League, no draw.
And you would you say? Yeah, near Lusaba, we say no more bono. And on this time, say, yeah, mistake be on fire. But 9. Oh, Arsenal is in your wall. What do you?
Obviously, Barça for home Arsenal for star, and we say, Ateta time. On Ateta or start here, no.
Now Lewandowski time and Lewandowski were born a brave you. Time. So on fan retire now. That be say Lewandowski never.
Because Ateta there no. Bukayo Saka that time Smith Rowe, right? Nielsen, Grano. And Ketiamunti. So that's all money time. You are thinking that they are young players.
Yes.
Barça young players.
One Gavi. They say never said Lewandowski. Ogover Lewandowski. Oh, Papa no. Okahuna momo yeno. Javino. So Frank Kessié, the young. These players, the ma coach be a home. Shoko. Unya coach be a debia. Nari, oh dear.
Arsenal bet me a league no. Send I see.
Say we have started dreaming. In fact, first now our dream is to make the top 4.
Yeah.
According to Ateta, don't say it's still his dream.
Okay.
His dream, only a friend say, okay. Almost say the dream is the top 4.
Okay.
Getting back in the Champions League.
Okay.
But we the fans, we are believing.
Oh yes.
Because
you shared the Leicester City moye and
they say against the top guns, no. Liverpool, City, United, Chelsea, Tottenham.
Yeah.
Oh, so the big 6, the top 6. No. You lose bako. You win mienu.
Yeah.
So all the adna kweno. If they say okay in Chelsea and City.
Okay.
Ni mienu so you better draw bako bako.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Next say against them you lose just 1.
Okay.
In the first you know, which will be good because much show more. So City so Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea Liverpool. We ever say we you calculate in yam. If they say no, you're born here the group with from.
Yes.
And I say you go group from the Liverpool show. Then I may have done the Liverpool say. Oh,
yeah.
Now Gabriel Magalhaes na me put a number. Na my friend na catch in some huna. Audio, you near bring your wow. I'm not forgot your money.
Like you were saved by the VAR.
The most irresponsible behavior. No, South of our player with an go continue. What's that?
We saw me type of defending.
What's that? Yenya bro, Kwafi Yafi. But I tell them this way, yes, yeah, good.
Oh, yeah, Chama, I know you're dream because I said Ramsdale, penalty bound for the boss and Shen Kwalaya, all of a sudden Bukayo Saka on the best at England.
Oh, yes.
Smith Rowe crying, Yabi Mobiomo. Shaka. Why improve? I don't need football. I don't need coaching, you know. And now your ball, Maxwell, could I do so? Say, oh, top 17 players. Oh, Tom, you saw me house me. Say, I got another 15. Into players now, on one they improve your. That's the problem with our local coaches. They don't improve the players. Into play on the form bar for my or Sako Pefufro. You talk from the brain, no, you swear, and also echo from no Sapamno. Share Ateta, share Ramsdale, Ben White. All of a sudden, these boys have become Omama team no team Nankas Arsenal team. The say Arsenal players no valuation and the total valuation of Arsenal team here £10 million before the start of the season. I rise it to bear 45 or 50 because all of the boys have improved. That's coaching. No, Rafa Benitez can say that is proper coaching. Arsenal. And also showing how to read the game. Absolutely, absolutely. But typical Man City, we lose the ball, we take it in 8 seconds. Say Arsenal player lose ball now. Almost a honor no massage. Them is so a high defensive line, especially when you come to play against Man City. But more very sharp wingers. Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, Bonuko, D wings, so are in big trouble. Solid midfield, they are defending so well. Players who to meet Saka goal, quality goal. Until say player no or you need confidence more. I can confidently say Bibia answer Sadia and Arsenal. I think I'll give them bare 65% chance of winning the league.
Well, Otiamo girlfriend will say Sky Sports will say for City, meanwhile, the defeat brings an end to their unbeaten start to the Premier League campaign and leaves them 4 points behind early leaders Arsenal, who beat Leeds 1-0 earlier on Sunday. Or say the highlighted word is early. That's early leaders, no. I tell you this here, early days yet. Early days yet. We are early days yet. Na babam. Ya ba benim pepe. We. Ode monta early days yet. Na Newcastle and Manchester have you so be anka. Bogules ball.
Can you go?
Jolinte wa bobo abopo. Na wa head abopo e sabe Rosa head as abopo ni bi. And na sabe go for kind no say oh I had the Paul no they born on the Senate then obi the abopo as I had then and the Yemra had to focus
Nyame adma nwumre so na Ballon d'Or no so e so revenue no mu sisi bia ka serem dika kan Karim Benzema and I be appointed to say on the the Ballon d'Or na Thibaut Courtois awin Yashin trophy the best goalkeeper and Gavi and so ebenya the Cooper trophy as a young player best young player so we call the Barça call friends Gavi na Barça e ma no venue no mo hyehyɛ no kama
agwa ye adwuma kakra no de dot na no yeah Karim Benzema has been here. I mean, amazing chap.
And we understand say Didier Drogba na be presentation no
okay
our podium next one Benzema here can say o ma fly
those are more red carpet moments na interviews near tell no more the red carpet no there o more ye ho ni nyina anti na Benzema and he said Vinicius Zukobi.
Vinicius Zukobi.
Because Vinicius said he should also be on the podium. First train also.
First train there Vinicius and compare what we are hearing Benzema, Lewandowski, Sadio Mane.
Sadio Sadio. Kwande. Let him sit down one.
But one Laporta here so we after no Clásico no so nyanko.
There we go over there.
No say ko be ko no meet Messi. Nanka oni Messi edi nkomo kaka say so person man Messi a proper farewell. Ti Messi insame bobi ma Barca. Messi man proper farewell.
But say Messi is also having an amazing time. So how many
free kick no Messi family
that was and one Rio. The thing is that one Rio distance no. Say they see Pimba and buy no. Wow.
The wife and nkora net no wife didn't say good it no. Anthony Lanetti.
The man
right side and the man me no so.
And no baby. Now free kick now mu try na sabo mu try. Ni ba ben 5 o. Now God was there on what beating no so one tin ninja was that near one tin ninja no. Aha.
Say Enra Clásico no just go after the game ka say now so committee foul and sana first goal number. Tama na yes no say I say come here foul. Say come here foul nanka go no Vinicius ball in could do no. Emma go failure to commit foul no. Any lead to goal.
But Messi. Na Vitinha no so ye Portugal.
Yeah.
O ye mbisia. Guy dey say o say ye jumo. Go say we can your mom here on Monday. I'm saying now on our scout Ghana opponents nana. There's some show ma e don be against. To be sure bia but in the misono Rafael on the misono. On the body kakawa that the lamte Tariq.
Oh, bonne kikao.
Kikao. Now the chance if I've the short in the movie because short you great to me ancho. The stage great to me ancho. Nti walo ko to there. That is just stop short to the mum. Although we didn't hold short. Okay, I think for him refugee. Number say well, Hearts of Oak said they were going to score 4. If we say 5. If we say 5-1. If we say Hearts will qualify no matter what. Sadly, and to me and sister, me nimdia but big you know GD has been qualify.
Oh, na me GD say Hearts be win but to qualify there na.
Na GD no. Obi na GD. Me can say first half 3.
Yes.
First half 3.
Baby a Ghana football corner chairman, no league.
I spoke to a House of a player. A House of a player 1-on-1.
Yeah.
After game, you know.
Yeah.
They say said to you House of a player.
A set no team no. Or say quality no for more.
The quality no. Because just say how they were.
Into Oklu ni mejumana. I mean,
and it looks like everybody. I mean, Muntari,
yeah. I mean,
and Coach Wood was allowed into the inner perimeter.
Yeah.
How's that disorganized?
Yeah, Coach Boadu case ni there. Me sure say and can pay on free Coach Oklu mpanacho because Oklu buefupa. Oklu says it's unprofessional, it's unethical. I mean, and all of that. I don't know. Now, I mean, himself.
Said to stand there and be giving instructions, and it's hard.
No,
sir. Or team like.
Chairman, as in Wenger free Arsenal, what we say, wako Emery to wako. I mean, you don't do that. I mean, Ferguson, Vicente Del Bosque said Real Madrid, the Bobo, who said Vicente Del Bosque. Now, I mean, I was thinking, say, was seeking permission a free Oklu, but Oklu said there was no permission sought. So, I'm not sure. No, I don't want to say is the court. No. Far from that.
Talking to the players now,
yeah. Omoya warm up now, and all of that. The few say some of the boys, no obiane penasem. Into bimnum, omo penasem no. Omoya down, and you know. But Oklu is disappointed, but I'm sure say they can sort out. And yeah, major the issue. But let's say some Coach Boadu say, look. I mean, yes, you love the club, the fans love you, but manage it well. Okowa, ubetumi achechebi. No, this guy say, "Oh, no, akoshe baby, no, arebo no. We are akabe 5 minutes. Ama game na bana we no 2 na oko. Obi ubetumi afro no ache. Nya ho na oko akoje. I mean, oko akoche say, you know. And that's the only problem. But I was just being patriotic. Nam pese me pushy mranti anu say umbetumi aye bibi, you know. Because your football, your local football, no bar never form. Tina was here, you generating some, internal pressure for themselves. Daniel Efrie Banya score 2 and earn a place into the Black Stars. Samuel Linkum show your quality. But what is written is written. I'm saying, it's clear, sir. Mistakes from the last 2 seasons, then you're properly managed. There's no problem sacking a coach. But so be pamano no akofa asante ko assistant coach aya pamano so no tifie. I mean, for example, Madrid pe coach anu akofa Barça for assistant coach or TV. I mean, but I don't blame Oklu, or I don't blame him too much because no Nimre or the but I mean, clearly it's a management problem, and it's evident that they've not learned over the years how to manage Africa and all of that. It's one also more tenacity no here. Who is the next coach? Why never? Maxwell Kunadu and Coach Ben Eba. Initially, we say some Ninoy Suni license A. I don't know the club muno. But Hearts of Oak senior Chama Okano, they shot themselves in the foot, and they deserve to be out of this tournament. It's unfortunate for Ghana football. So unfortunate. The sort of investments on my year. Not just Kunadu Yadon, but Gladson Awako, Kaleba Mankwa, you know, they've made varying investments. But first half 45 minutes 0-0, 75th minute 0-0, and Anopai Obi Friends, I free a Banya who can say no na beshe 2 goals. 28 matches, was 8 goals, and 5-year penalty. So I mean, how would he score? And I'm saying, he's the best player within the setup. So Barcelona, had to work for chance be a qualifier. So, but it's unfortunate. Omode Yashin Junior Kaba, you know, it's it's a Black Sunday for Ghana football. Hard to work at Santi Kotoko. I mean, Chairman, for how long? Now preliminary stages or move free. But the stories before the elimination and the man who sickening. How your clubs they manage your more. It's like they are interested in failure. One word, you know, or per se say, and no answer no be no or say no more free of charge. Free. Doesn't much to say about tactics because here's the spirit of St. George's or the revival of St. George's. In that game, there was Jojo Tego, there was Don Bote ball straight direct free kick. So there was quality. But can we say same? You bet me I can say Ukraine, Benjamin York, Subonting, yes, Suraj. They're fine players, but I mean, a team without a coach. Chairman. And
that is why I have some folk fans in the Wufu and say, fine. What do was any performance in there you want to sack him? So when you are sacking a coach, or you decide to sack a coach, it means you have a plan to bring another coach. Hazevook clearly had no plan who they wanted to bring. Because, I mean, once again, how long now? No coach. Assistant coach, no one can say, on the assistant. Now, assistant and holding the fort as a head coach. Then you ask yourself, so then why did you sack? And the man had to work fans in the here. And Biggie, remember also there, but scenes from Accra, scenes from the Accra Stadium, and 2 board members near Blues. This is Odote, Elvis Hemahese, and Sunye, and they had to be separated. And 2 Hearts of Oak board members, Also go out, or no, one and go out. They are supposed to be board members, and Frank Nelson. So, because Elvis Hemahese here, let's understand his position. He represents the supporters, and clearly he feels the supporters are not being respected because clearly how the board no taking decisions. No, I'm not sure they took the supporters into consideration. And this is at the Accra Stadium, Hearts of Oak game. I've almost had no free radio, so I'm exchanging them. At the back. No problem, Ben Kwan or Chawan. It's have you? And I understand Togbe is furious with this Saturday we see, and he's called all of them to a meeting. Say he wants to see the management team, the board, and the everybody. This is hard to follow.
Can they step aside? Vincent so do Teni Alaja can be to me because it's so
eventually they are running out.
It's very embarrassing, and you might be say, since be say, I mean, and you don't get the results. Okay, more arguments new year and now Sasha 5 because okay, you say we're fighting the interest of the club, but it looks like say levels are had to work probably mind project or more and you know there's no progress. Team no bahana seriously this season. I wish Sanka Chinani Neyano had to work better now, say a substantive coach. Then they can move on from there. Because it's clear said David Oklu, Ejumane Bruno, so he's an assistant for heaven's sake. Hard to work.
And after game, Vincent so to take care now also police from a guardi. Also police from a JJ because Obi Joe Tire no. Obi got Joe Tire no. Oh, someone in Kofi. On Trust Stadium, and na fans na said they no Messi charge no na anoting and after game almost so coach Bodu and House of fans no so coach Bodu and ODT This is at the Accra Stadium after the game, and Obi, and many message be to that effect. Fachami. NY Mikel. Also, someone should talk with Bodu. Hearts isn't the only club in Ghana that he can coach.
Absolutely.
He should be professional and know coaching is his job. There are no emotions attached to it. If he continues, no club will want to hire him.
Absolutely.
And I agree. Bodu is a brother. I don't know whoever advised him to go to this match. I don't think it's an also. If your father say Oko support him.
Yes.
But
no also who the limits.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe I
will. For instance, anybody be swadi I want to me. Ujimi control ones on my tamo. But ebi anko ye kakran save ya oko in a perimeter. Understand Manuel? Probably go sit somewhere in the stands. Now we are there. It would have been better because said yeah, anyone my Mikel okay. You are a coach. You are a coach. It won't change. That is unless you decide someone that coaching. But as of fans, you know, even now
the management for handling me team no can be they are doing nothing, absolutely nothing. See, it is the time they go. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing football. They don't know anything. But they shouldn't forget, sir. The day House of Folk will strike, House of Folk supporters will strike. That two guys, I can be any other time. No, now House of Folk is about the supporters, and we have a certain management that has refused to listen to the supporters. The supporters have been crying out for a long while. Let a certain people go. And Papa thinks he is running the club with his money, therefore he calls the shot. Fine, we admit that. But House of Folk is about the supporters. Trust me, with what has happened, the supporters will rise. It doesn't matter where it will end, the supporters will rise. Tell me if such a thing will happen under Harizako, if such a thing will happen under
95.7.
I want to send a message to Nyawa. I was expecting him as an elderly person. You've been with the team. You've been a very long time ago. You are supposed to take in charge. You are rather coming out. Why on earth, as a football club, when you're over out, as a bad, then you call. So your players know that.
95.7. 95.7.
Well, and I think I agree with one of the people who spoke. Hearts of Folk is about their supporters. Hearts of Folk, even in days, chapter 9, the fans, the fame, what they give the team, and quite unfortunate. Say Hearts of Folk, exit, you know, it looks like they wanted to go out. The way when I say they, I mean those in the helm of affairs of Hearts of Folk. Said the Hearts of Folk team, no number Hearts of Folk. Because you sack your coach without appointing a coach. Also need no acting coach. Need the requisite license. Okay. You appoint assistant coach. Assistant coach will take you over the team. Now, just I say, we were sort of confusion, and that is why. Coach Boadu's behavior was so unprofessional. He undermined the authority of Coach David Oklu. It was a PR gimmick gone wrong. Whoever gave Coach Boadu access to the inner perimeter should bow his head down in shame. And scenes from the Accra Stadium now, they now live on Facebook, live on TV, live on 1HD TV, and then live on Facebook. And we as much as you can register your protest and everything, this was so bad. Although take car, nobody had the sign. As in sign,
but Chairman said, "Well,
all the sign, what to go out go it is all the sign. I can't because how people find but I'm to 4 times now.
Wow, but some me sure said Vincent no him say honorable. When him says Sahas qualifier only a can be, you are in trouble. When I was so, see, I can't 5 minutes no.
Uncle Eva,
Uncle, I was Uncle.
Shit.
Chairman, we are very lucky. The next time it will be something worse. I'm telling you, sir. Kapo is for and soldier for the stadium. I'm telling you, Chairman. I was already security, situation, Who bought no cry about chance only supporters, Chairman. had to vote. Mafa international player if we Central African Republic Yashin Ouchin Junior Kababa. So what is the problem? I mean, I don't know, but the limits to our patriotism, no, and to me, born one more, to me more. I mean, it's as simple as that. How to work should omo coach China. Now here sending on base to two there's too much disaster within the club, Chairman.
Okay, Miggy,
Chairman.
That's the South Africa. The point where now I'm so busy mo. I'm so me a show so do temushim. Ambulance in the corner. I'm so me a show so do temushim. Inti, hey, mummy here. I'm so me
Football.
Ambulance they go why they.
So friends say Kofi Koja.
I Koja Kofi.
What about Kofi?
Referee no.
Yeah, ref. Say same thing on what they in free. I'm on for a charge.
Chairman, Osha Odote ne Herman Hesse in Tokana. Herman Hesse ejina one mama supporters no.
Yeah.
A chunk of the supporters they feel say Odote so one alaja can be. And Eman Koyi will have to folk because they believe to go after the with no disrespect doesn't have a lot of knowledge about the game. And so therefore no need to obey Iska at the Ashe club ni Montino. Omo nim game ni mu. Alaja can be Odote so omo the game next year channel. Omo ne was a boy papa no man taking the right decisions. And these decisions be banasa and Koyi. Now at the Heart of Folk club never conforma. Penny form you know way. And now omo de so born ebe bomb no na supporters and charge ye and Herman has said
no mutiwo. That's what ambulance mo. Ambulance dem go. Ambulance na dem go.
Okay. Inside the ambulance now for now 5 minutes before the end of the game.
5 minutes before the game then they come up with 2 on car.
I say nka no more be 2 car now. Now we later on so person I mean
so
no fan so be qualify.
Of them your fan so man qualify bra. On your
we say so Odote. Okay.
So Shamanti maybe a Herman Hesse he was fighting for the supporters. But one thing they say I can't be Odote and they had to folk problem. Chairman, sorry to say Biana supporters ni be swache because their supporters ni hunu toga for them hunesa. How to folk back Kumase during the preseason, a Joso Forestry Commission on them, about friendly matches. I was there, time I took after there. I addressed the supporters of Accra had to folk. Or say in the past, there have been CEOs, any general managers, our form one. Oman factory and farm club ni mu. Omo ba so mo be fa bibi na dia free club ni mu. But this time around, he has gotten 2 people. Omo wo do any man had to folk team no. In the shape of a Kambini Odote Isoa and Sankrofono together with Ono and a Kabum Nomo Puchi had to folk team no forward. And the Toguan Feda Ankasano didn't talk about competency. Debbie, but also do our mummy and woman had to folk team no and yet Juma Mubeti me the Abwa had to folk club no. On my instances, baby.
So Jidi somebody me but Odono so beka home.
Chairman, so when you are position way and I say baby Ujina. Now, address how to folk supporters are. You have to give them instances and chess and conform to me a club no from the level of what is here to different level. He only talked about Odono and Owieno or the Odono and who emphasis about here. So when they see players, now only I can become once a man, but China can be a drone more could play and home commodiaba. And no nature or do what the team no. But certain key decisions about Boama had to folk team na con anymore. I won't take his decisions no. Chairman say I can't be no Odote supporters were adjoining. So I'm gonna name so my Pamu coach Samuel Boadua. Chairman, then the decision to sack Samuel Boadu should also lead to those people they are sack. So Pamu Samuel Boadu and I will coach our Pamu Boadu coaching but me any problem. Hiring and sacking of coaches are normal in football. They be American football on the sport a munipa. A ungrateful change the be our so. Omo kai time I dem kwa. Etidia nyono ne bana se Pamu coach a normal game ni mu. But coach ne kono who is coming in. So now nim say wunya coach a. Na nka obetimi ama Samuel Boadu atena no about this particular head o ade awie. Ansa na obema na kwa wako. But you sack Samuel Boadu. Abra wako gain experience for Africa last season. akwa for David Okloba what is that time and Tamo Bodu Africa last season and only any form of African experience and out in Abaso no memorable and the game you can't talk so much about the technical team and the tactics because chairman in about 2 weeks a dear part of the team no in football and that's a human life psychology bet you say nipa finding no baby phobia a dibe 3 months and son were coming out of the shelves it is a 3 month period no only players in that kind of bond they were coming out of the shelves themselves no more related very well to say the ABA coach or not any players ni be grow at some who wants in sa no sa de na ma and a team no akwa film but I know the hard dream say you are going to talk about the positives you talk about the negatives chairman but next season me no bet na hanu me ya na saka the same thing about how to folk ni Kumasi Asante Kotoko kwa mo be fa so afrim following season the same kwa na mo be sa so asafa film and I know any idea about kwaya na ha adwene and ka mistakes na aye no na ye di sua bibi e di free game ni mu in Africa so person we bibia there should be consistency in certain key departments of your team the technical team the playing body and the management team has to focus consistency in the management team they have a bit of consistency in the playing body but the technical team no only lead the team no e dia akwa no manya the needed results no there have been inconsistencies because who are no leading team no on only new one say sia amani perform for baba be show no na baba be adwuma and in 2 weeks again I will be chere now the team now body are qualify that is why na make us say certain players or more experience e wo team ni mu no and I was say team stand to the test the likes of Samuel Nkumnom Gladson Awakonum Afriye Banienom these are the people that was almost standing to the test and come to be hard to folk but unfortunately chairman and to me ankwanko yes I'm a hard to folk a film omumrama tenafie na your clubs dey share niema yie if only o my ready to omo person omo bob rebi wa Africa in the coming seasons there but yes our chairman next year you better start now and we are going to talk about same old story your Pamu coach your top players 15 your Pamu 13 virtually almost every season going into Africa and a new team and how do you run it is certainly how then do you compete with those people are omonaya consistent in the playing body consistency aba in the technical team now it is going to make it difficult to obey me and for the problems that we can always talk about them we can point them out but the administrators no are they ready to listen and then take decisions about what clubs no to me it is a no and say and take the right decisions chairman you can't use old methods to get new results and ya bibia betesa ya besa betina hanom ne asa bo to fokachi ne abokotoko achi e be wi ase na the same mistakes ya dey film over the years no some mistakes corner na yeta dey baba be film
well Hearts of Oak out and the fans did not take it lightly but I say I'm for Bashi could board when I'm say the Ukraine no say catch could board me nim die but seriously only too attached he's too attached to Hearts of Ghana he's too attached I don't know well sir because coach board who a coach young coach when you chance to coach Hearts of Oak you can even get a chance to coach Kotoko
absolutely
because you won the league you won the FA Cup the following season you won the FA Cup it's what we achiever so clubs can come for you based on what you have achieved. The emotional connection we have to work is too tight. I think he also helped Bibi Fahon. And Nana Obika said, "Oh yes, Team Biafano."
And only bottom line, Chairman. They also
unless he's looking for how to work to reinstate him.
No, I'm sure no person will prove point. I don't know. I want to more point. Me I sure say no a more positive. Me kowa me motivate boys. Banka di obet me ayeni. Obe free coach Oklu coach. Me bad match no but can person many boys need din come out dressing room or say okay fine and now there be me pene okay now this guy so who kakra Jose Mourinho muni aye so call grounds be no who say nipa no a she hoodie bi no a she chebi bon so Zidane perfect bon so she corner bi VIP sro no a hwe ne ball no asi na fe na hwie bu me so oso ya pamo
man
I mean and yes maybe any reports or clue coaches platform ne boafu he's so disappointed. But my also way so inferior complexity it's already happened. He should move on. But I was say some boy do now. I was say or managing your money. It's nice to be there, but you know your limits. Know your limits. Men more being you sue because truth say obi proper analysis. So which like I said, the attack on Akambi and Vincent Sowodote was partly generated by the presence of Samuel Boadu. Because Obi who Samuel Boadu and no Akai say coach when you pamono not there or they call the management so manage it well. Manage it very well. Now own creative problems in the whole system. So there's the whole man who said there's a management problem we had to look because nana on place idea way so that on place so coach yapamo no we in a perimeter players ya warm up na omo na ho na omo no how would they play omo so omo na omo ba manage no omo how would they play. I mean the reaction will vary psychologically. So you best say Samuel Boadu medical can say on throw clue no panic because oklu buafu. That aside money repeat this idea we biom unethical yes idea no. How will Samuel Boadu have felt sanka onu na the shoes of oklumu na say ateta o hosa na asenvenga nko Emirates nko he board awu ye pam no na asenvenga ko Emirates na mo ye wo mapa na asenvenga ne nanam ho na hwie no man nsa so ye pon ball na Arsenal supporters man na ateta nanam ho. I mean, who does this?
Okay. Andra no minim de said yes come out bia na Liverpool de no say no say the bomb de na na but we move. Betway jackpot. Betway is 17 games. Yavano Betway at Nakese jackpot. Opeke 17 games. No bet once the 50 pesos. Unyani now right you win 16.5 million Ghana cedi. Way otini you 16.5 million. I want some na making. The highlights of the game Nankasano and yade atuano and the way hearts of folk freaky. I don't know about them. Are they?
Has an open for goals no. And no munya freaky card de call boy no. Chama.
Okay, yeah, well, item 13 jackpot. And also you bet with 1 cedi, you bet with 270,000 Ghana cedi. And you try it on. Where a Betway jackpot and once them and make catch you in tea, Mr. and one is so called betway.com.gh call Nago Chow Bet no. Showmax Pro. Only 75 World Cup Qatar 2022. I ready see about Konya got Thai Blasters the chi. There will be some Blasters bet your ball home na Black Stars. Ati Ghana nim, Ati Africa nim, your group Yane Portugal, Uruguay, South Korea, woman. You bet your top group now, see you second. They are qualified to the next stage, you know. I also show matches nibi. Now this World Cup, a radio World Cup, a TV World Cup, a everybody's World Cup. Enti Adeba Kunso also to me, you know. And they say, over to me, any chance to watch the game wherever you are. And they wouldn't say games, no. It be at 10 a.m. Ghana time.
Yeah.
Imagine say, Ote office, and maybe I udu juma be never so game nibi. Now say, oh yeah, you know and say, oh Showmax Pro, cell phone so and answer laptop so and our computer so now streaming. Now your paper work, Johan now regakra, next and one no. Over to streaming on 2 devices at a time. I am also subscriber, only $59.99. In Lucy States this $59.99. Over to all 64 games of the FIFA World Cup. It's now go showmax.com. Na wako subscribe. Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic. Say cancer, say stroke, hepatitis, diabetes, a war and eye problem, mama skin diseases, sexually transmitted infections, oboha asthma, and a how. Minim said the audience here. Yare bi o subiano. I was say Odiweni Echemu. Dr. Mensa Herbal Clinic. Omna 2019. Ye omo as national best herbal clinic. Omo Kochi. Opsi Guinness Depot na Kochi. Guinness Depot opsi to na and I'll be home. Dr. Mensa. Juma Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Your number is 0245 958 768. 0245 958 768. And 0271 173 551. Nessa Enono. Quick credit and micro credit investment.